Good morning, everyone. My name is MightyStream. I'm going to do the February the 10th spiritual principle, a day in a meditation. Hope you're doing well. Looking forward to seeing what this is. Let's go ahead and open it up. So today is my father's celebration of life, and I'm feeling pretty good so far. Let's go ahead and read this. The title of it is Loving Ourselves. That's good. My sponsor was one of the people in NA who loved me until I could love myself. That comes from our sponsorship book, Chapter 1, A Cornerstone of Narcotics Anonymous, of the Narcotics Anonymous program. Excuse me. Many of us came to the rooms of NA battered and broken apart, full of secrets we planned to take to the grave. We couldn't keep a job. Our health was terrible. We couldn't bear to see that look in our parents' eyes one more time. But hey, we're clean now. Yes, we are done with using and more than happy to move on. But what's this secrets keep you sick thing we keep hearing? We just want to put the past behind us, and instead, we're encouraged to tell some sponsor about it. We can share some of it, but not that. Oh, heck no. No one could ever know that. And loving ourselves, does that mean I have to look in the mirror and say nice things? Is this a requirement? For many of us, our sponsor is the first or perhaps only person who hears about our darkest actions towards others, our insane thoughts and behaviors, and our deep pit of self destruction. The shame and self hatred we feel are met with empathy and patience. Our sponsor's loving response and commitment to loving us helps us to understand a bit at a time that we are deserving of love. We start to organize the mess we made of our lives as we work the steps. We know we can tell our sponsor anything, and we know we have to in order to stay clean. Gazing at ourselves in the mirror and blowing loving kisses at our reflection is not a requirement of NA membership. But after sustained exposure to the love and acceptance freely given to us by our sponsor, the thought of doing so might make us far less uncomfortable than it would have on day one. I agree with that. I will thank my sponsor for loving me unconditionally. Today, I truly can say that I am on the road to loving the person I've become in NA. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the wee version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. Thank you, God. Grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. Loving ourselves. That's a very good topic. I think talking about loving ourselves. I think that a lot of times people don't have the understanding that we do today, that simple things like our hygiene, our sleep hygiene, the food that we eat, the way that we fellowship and recreate, our recreation, that these are all things that are part of loving myself today, ourselves today. And it's okay. It's okay to have self-care time, to invest in ourselves in that way. It makes my life sweeter when I do that. It helps me so much more when I'm taking good care of myself. It means that my thinking faculties are better. My ability to reason is better. My ability to study or process things is better, is a direct result of self-care today. And so we're not talking about looking in the mirror and saying 101 affirmations. We're not talking about that. We're talking about doing the simple things. And part of that process today is for me having a sponsor, being able to connect with a sponsor who loves me unconditionally, whose intention towards me is good, to help me to process what I'm going through and figure out, what spiritual principle do I need to add to this situation to make it better for myself today. I think that having a sponsor is part of my self care. I don't know about you. Maybe you don't have a sponsor at all, but I do think that it's helpful to have another voice, another person to be able to guide me and direct me that I can speak to about my thoughts and then hear back from them what they think. What do you think about what I'm thinking? And I'm not necessarily asking them to give me the solution. I'm responsible today for my own actions. So I'm not asking them to tell me what to do, but I am interested. What do you think? And it's safe, right? I don't have to worry about being vulnerable and having my business out in the streets. I don't have to worry about that. You shouldn't have to worry about it either. So hopefully you have a great sponsor that loves you unconditionally and that you are on the road to being the same type of loving person that your sponsor is. Because that is a part of our process, how we transform into these loving and caring individuals. My name is Mighty Stream. I've enjoyed talking to you today, and I have the best, beautiful day on purpose that I possibly can with the circumstances. And coming from Iowa, I want for you to have a beautiful day on purpose too.